The campus has reacted to last week's news that Student Association's president, Daniel Paul Watkins, found a noose in his chair in the Students Association office. In the studio with me to talk about the event is Daniel Paul. Thank you for taking the time out to talk with us today, Daniel.
No problem, Ryan.
So first of all, can you describe what happened last Wednesday?
Oh, sure. Well, I went to my morning classes, as I always do, and then I proceeded to go to chapel. After chapel, I headed into the Students Association office and mingled a little bit, tried to encourage the other people on the cabinet, talked for about 45 minutes to an hour, and then I went into my office and discovered the noose sitting in my desk chair.
When you saw the noose, what was your initial reaction?
I don't know. It was probably shock. I couldn't really believe that someone would put such a thing, such a hateful symbol on my chair. It was a little surreal. I didn't really realize or necessarily understand that it was happening to me.
How's your family and friends react to this?
They've all been really supportive. My parents told me to remember what I believe in and to react in a way that's positive and that's loving, like the Bible tells us to. And as far as friends go, they've been there to listen and discuss things, and it's just been a really supportive environment.
So how have you responded to this incident in the past week?
Well, I mean, it's with a situation that's so intense, it's so public, it's tough not to react in anger, but it's really important for me to respond to this incident in a way that is positive and that does reflect the things that I believe as a Christian and as a man. And so I think it's important for me to respond not out of revenge and trying to get even with anyone, but rather to take the road that Jesus told us to take and to turn the other cheek when I am confronted with adversity like this.
Have you ever been the victim of racially motivated attacks before this incident?
I have. I've been called the N-word before. I've gotten into discussions with people over different things like that. A couple other different issues since I've been in college. So yes, I have.
Do you have any idea why someone would want to do something like this?
No, I don't. And it saddens me that this event has the potential to besmirch the name of the university, because I won't sit here and say that racism doesn't exist on campus, but I can say that it's not a definition of who we are as an institution, and that Dr. Money's response on Friday, as well as the response that I've received from different administrators, faculty, and staff, has really shown me that this isn't what ACU is about, and that we have come a long way since the 1950s and 60s of racial segregation, and that we're taking huge steps on the road towards racial harmony, not only in the Abilene community, but on this campus as well.
So how would you like this situation to be resolved?
I don't know if resolved is the right word. What's important for me is that we learn from this situation, that it doesn't become sensationalized and a larger-than-life event, but rather that we as a community take this as a teachable moment and kind of see who we want to be, and we see where we are, and we rejoice for all the strides forward that we have made, but at the same time critically think about where we are, where we line up as far as the biblical call towards harmony, not just racially, but in general. So that's my goal for this situation.
So is there anything you would like to add?
Yeah, there's one thing. I think that in situations like these, a larger group of people than who's responsible for what happened can be indicted. And I really don't want that to happen, because I have personal relationships with, like I said, administrators, with faculty who have dedicated their lives towards racial reconciliation. And so it's not fair to paint them in some sort of a light that makes them out to be bigoted and the type of person who would perpetrate this. And so I'm thankful that we do have those people at this university, and that they really do support me in this, and And it really hurts me that they have the potential to be damaged by the situation, because I know that their hearts are really aching just as much as mine in this time.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming out with us again.
No, thank you. I really appreciate it.